What do you think it's like to live as a trillionaire? Prince Salman of Saudi Arabia leads a life filled with unimaginable luxury. From grand places to lavish experiences. Let's dive into the world of this influential royal and see how he spends his wealth. The story of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman or MBS's wealth begins with Saudi Arabia's oil reserves, which are among the largest in the world. Oil has made the Saudi family incredibly rich, and MBS, as the true ruler of the country, enjoys the full benefits of this fortune. But he doesn't just sit on this wealth. He actively uses it to build his image, invest in massive global projects, and transform the future of Saudi Arabia. One of the key sources of his power is his control over the Saudi Public Investment Fund, a fund with hundreds of billions of dollars at its disposal, designed to invest both within Saudi Arabia and around the globe. If you had as much money as MBS, what would you spend it on? For him, the answer includes some of the most lavish things you could imagine. Let's start with his yachts. In 2014, MBS bought a yacht named Pegasus, which isn't just a boat but a floating palace. It's filled with luxurious rooms, an Olympic-sized gym, a cinema, and a spa that uses oil infused with gold. But that's just one yacht. A year later, MBS purchased an even larger yacht, Serene, for a mind-boggling $550 million. This yacht has everything from a submarine to a helicopter pad, offering a level of luxury that most people can't even imagine. In addition to his impressive yachts, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman owns some of the most beautiful and historic properties in the world. One of his most famous acquisitions is the Chateau Louis XIV in France, an estate that looks like it came straight out of a fairy tale. Purchased for around $320 million, the chateau seamlessly blends traditional 17th century architecture with modern amenities. Inside, you'll find grand ballrooms, an indoor pool, and a wine cellar that holds up to 3,000 bottles, perfect for entertaining guests. One of the most unique features is the underwater meditation room, where MBS can relax and reflect while surrounded by colorful fish swimming around him. This stunning estate not only showcases MBS's wealth, but also his taste for luxury and history. It's a remarkable example of how he enjoys both the beauty of the past and the comforts of the contemporary living. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's love for art is as grand as his lifestyle. In 2017, he made headlines when he secretly purchased Salvator Mundi, a stunning painting by Leonardo da Vinci, for an eye-popping $450 million. This piece depicting Jesus Christ is one of the most expensive artwork ever sold, making it a true treasure in the art world. For a time, the identity of the buyer remained a mystery, sparking curiosity among art enthusiasts and collectors alike. Eventually, it was revealed that MBS was behind the record-breaking purchase. Some reports suggest that the painting now hangs aboard his luxurious super yacht Serene, adding an extra layer of intrigue and luxury to his already extravagant lifestyle. Owning such a significant artwork not only showcases MBS's wealth, but also his appreciation for culture and history. This acquisition highlights how he blends his interest in art with his passion for luxury, making a bold statement about his place in both the art world and global society. But what does all this wealth mean beyond just luxury? For MBS, it's about power. His wealth allows him to exert enormous influence both within Saudi Arabia and internationally. As the Crown Prince, he has led several bold initiatives to transform his country, most notably with his Vision 2030 plan. This ambition project aims to reduce Saudi Arabia's dependence on oil and diversify its economy by focusing on sectors like technology, tourism, and entertainment. One of the key elements of Vision 2030 is NEOM, a futuristic city that MBS is building from scratch on the Red Sea coast. NEOM is expected to cost over $500 billion, and it's designed to be a smart city, powered by renewable energy and filled with advanced technologies like AI and autonomous vehicles. Why does MBS want to build a city like NEOM? In his vision, Saudi Arabia should be known for not just for its oil, but for its innovation and leadership in technology. He sees NEOM as the future, a city that will attract the brightest minds from around the world and showcase Saudi Arabia's potential as a global hub for innovation. It's a bold idea, but with the vast resources at his disposal, MBS has the financial power to make it a reality. However, while MBS's wealth and power have allowed him to push forward these grand projects, his rule has not been without controversy. One of the most significant events that brought him into the global spotlight was the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi in 2018. Khashoggi, a critic of the Saudi government, was killed in the Saudi consulate in Istanbul, and many believe that MBS was involved in the assassination. Although MBS has denied any direct involvement, The incident has damaged his reputation internationally and raised questions about his leadership. Despite these controversies, MBS continues to push forward with his reforms. In addition to his economic projects, he has introduced significant social changes in Saudi Arabia, including lifting the ban on women driving and allowing cinemas to reopen after being banned for decades. These reforms are part of his broader goal of modernizing Saudi society, reducing the country's reliance on religious conservatism. How does MBS balance this push for modernization with the traditional values of Saudi Arabia? This is one of the challenges he faces as a leader. On one hand, he wants to move the country forward, embracing technology and innovation. On the other hand, Saudi Arabia is still deeply rooted in its conservative traditions, and MBS must be careful not to frustrate powerful religious leaders and other factions within the country. MBS's wealth and influence extend far beyond Saudi Arabia's borders. His investments through the PIF have made Saudi Arabia a major player in global business, especially in the tech industry. The fund has invested in companies like Uber and Tesla, and Saudi Arabia has become increasingly involved in sports as well. In 2021, the PIF bought Newcastle United, a football club in the English Premier League, for $388 million. This purchase was part of a broader strategy to increase Saudi Arabia's influence in international sports, with MBS also bringing high-profile events like Formula 1 racing and heavyweight boxing matches to the country. These investments are not just about money, they're about soft power. By buying football clubs and hosting major sports events, MBS is raising Saudi Arabia's profile on the global stage and reshaping how the world sees the kingdom. It's a strategy that combines wealth, influence, and image building, and it's one that MBS is using to secure Saudi Arabia's place as a key player in the 21st century. When did MBS first step into the spotlight as a leader? His rise to power began in earnest in 2015 when his father, King Salman, became the ruler of Saudi Arabia. MBS was appointed as the Minister of Defense at the young age of 30, and in 2017 he was named Crown Prince, making him the heir to the throne. His rapid rise surprised many as he bypassed several older and more experienced princes, but it also marked the beginning of a new era for Saudi Arabia, with MBS positioning himself as a bold and ambitious leader determined to modernize the kingdom. As Crown Prince, MBS has had to navigate the complexities of Saudi politics, balancing the needs for the royal family, religious leaders, and the broader population. One of his most controversial moves came in 2017 when he launched the anti-corruption campaign, detaining several high-profile royals and businessmen at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Riyadh. While MBS framed this as an effort to root out corruption, many saw it as a way to consolidate his power and eliminate potential rivals. Through all of this, MBS has remained focused on his ultimate goal, transforming Saudi Arabia into a modern, diversified economy that can thrive in a world beyond oil. His Vision 2030 plan is central to this, and his wealth gives him the tools to make it happen. Whether it's through grand projects like NEOM, investments in global businesses, or social reforms within the kingdom, MBS is using his vast resources to reshape Saudi Arabia's future. Lastly, MBS's life is about more than just yachts, palaces, and private jets. It's about power, influence, and the ability to shape the course of history. His wealth allows him to live a life of unimaginable luxury, but it also gives him the means to pursue his vision for the future of Saudi Arabia. Prince Salman's lifestyle is a stunning blend of luxury and power. From lavish places to lavish events, his world truly reflects the heights of wealth and influence. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our latest updates. Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section. We will see you guys in the next one.